Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks, and today finally it is. I waited a long time to show you this here from the company Mould. Model number is 13135, the Monarch Imperial Star Destroyer, and now it's getting crazy. Do you see this? 11,885 pieces, so nearly 12k on pieces. This here is incredible. It's not much larger than the Lego one, but it has nearly 3 times the pieces, or 2.5 times the pieces, so it must be very detailed. We will see. Okay, so now I'm standing up. Don't wander and go so far away as I can from the table. You see, these are all the pieces, and that's amazing. We have 22 building steps and 4 bags with pieces. Here just tiles, all the trays for the hammers and everything. And yes, here I don't know where to put them, 9 or 6, but man, okay. Like mostly, you have 2 links in the video description. One goes to your World of Building Blocks, where you can buy this monster here. And the other goes to Replicable, to the original instructions, so you can support the original mock if you want to do this and can buy the instructions. So that's fair for the designer. Because I don't know, this is an older Mould King set. I don't know if they paid the designer or if now they do it, or they try to, and they try to work with the designers and the mockers, but I don't know what happened here. So if you want to buy the original instructions, there is the link. Like I said, we have 22 building steps. The instructions should be no problem. We have 2 big books. Now I'm a little bit away. I don't know what I wanted to tell you. Okay, yeah, now I remember. The first batch of this set here was without building steps. So you had to open all the 12k parts and need a big table to build this thing here. I have the second batch, and I'm really happy that this here has building steps. Cost 12k on pieces. Incredible how many I need, how many classes and everything. Okay, so I'm really happy that this here is made with building steps. Oh man, I thought I already showed you a lot of big sets. The last one was the Harry Potter with 6 on pieces, but here with nearly 12,000, that's amazing. So this channel goes really far. Another thing is, I didn't buy this set. I couldn't afford this. I asked Mould King. I got hands on a Mould King employee, and he is for the Western Hemisphere. And I asked him, hey man, I did a lot of advertising your sets here on my channel. Please send me one of the Monarch. And he did. He sent me here the Mould King Monarch, so I can show this to you on my channel, because I really couldn't afford this. It's cheap if you compare it with Lego, but it's still a lot of money. And yes, okay. And I'm a male nurse. I don't have a good paid job. So, okay. Let's start. We hope this thing here will bring us a lot of fun, and I make at least 4 or 5 videos, and I would want to block the channel only with the Monarch. So you now see the part 1, and then the next video will be another set, then part 2, then another set, then part 3, and so on. Because I didn't want to block the channel for 3 weeks only with the Monarch. Okay? So thank you for your understanding, and let's start with this behemoth, really behemoth set. So after 1.5 hours, we got a little bit of our frame. We got at least not the whole 2 feet, but 1.5 feet, 2.5 man, and that's what it looks like. A lot of Technic bricks, only 2 Technic beams, blades, slopes, pins, tiles, anti-tiles. Yes, normal blades. This is already heavy, very sturdy. These pieces are over, and for all new guys on this channel and haven't seen much of Mould King is not so good on packing like Lego. So on the big sets you often have in the bag more pieces than in the building step, and they will be used in the next or the next after the next, then they will be used. So that's normally. That was the same on the Harry Potter Hogwarts castle. I had pieces in a extra bag and I had to use them over 5 or 6 building steps. So that will be the same here. We use them step by step. Next we make this stand complete like this, and then we are already going into the width of this set and building the frame where we can assemble the whole thruster section at the end. Oh man, this set will be a beast. I believe it's not much bigger than the original Lego. It's 126, 128 or 130 centimeters. It's nearly the size of the Lego, but 2.5 piece count, so wow. And costs only the half. 2.5 times the pieces and cost only the half. That's nice. Building step 2 is done, and we got our second foot, and we got nearly the width of this thing here in the thruster section. Man, this thing is a monster. Oh man. Oh man. It's really well made. The 2 feet are really good integrated into the frame, so easy. If you later wanted to transport it, just grab the 2 feet, and this is really massive and no problem. Everything is connected, everything is safe. We got a lot of these gray wedge blades here underneath and over here to cover everything, to make it really sturdy. This thing is massive. And at the moment, really sturdy. At the moment I can easily transport it, but now here in section 3 it will become a lot larger, and we will see if I can carry this thing here to my balcony at the end of building step 3. I don't want to leave it here in the dining room, my wife will kill me. Okay, let's start with the 3. And so, here I finished building step number 3. And yes, it brought us more sturdiness inside the frame here with these layers. Then here the top layer, and here it's in the hinges. You see this there? And then you turn it down, like Arnold. And then you kick it in here into the Technic beam with a connector, with a pin. So this is beginning to get really heavy, and at the moment it will stay this way. The arse is much heavier than the nose, and so you have to be careful, but it's really sturdy. everything is really made well. The designer here did a really good job. The guy who did the mock. In the next video I tell you his name. You can click in the video description to get it now. But man, this is good work. This is really good work. And if you buy it and after amount of time you don't want it, this has so much great Technic bricks. Bricks, Technic bricks, plates. Amazing. This set is only worth for the parts, because the $300 something for the nearly 12K on parts, and it's GoBricks pieces. It's in Technic, and this here, what you see from these parts are all the same quality as Lego. GoBricks has only some pieces that don't have Lego quality, but close to. But all the normal bricks here have the same clutch power and everything as Lego. Okay, the nose will be, I believe, 10 inches, 12 inches more. But we have the width and not the height. The bridge is missing, so this will be a lot more higher with the bridge. But amazing. Okay, stop talking, build more, Frank. It's going to 4. So I'm done with building step 4, and it brought us a little bit more of the frame here and covering everything. Still everything straight, solid. Okay, we have a little bit movement here, but these are 40 studs, so that's okay. Then we have clicked in here these parts. Everything fits perfectly. You don't have to push too hard. It's really not at the limit of the thing, so everything is really well thought through and built good. Not without force or anything. I built it here, the bay underneath our Imperial Star Destroyer, where all the TIE fighters are coming out, and there's a mistake or something wrong in the instructions, but it's obvious. Obviously, you already show it to you here. You have to put 6 of these onto the already assembled counterparts, and before that you assemble only 4 of them. Here are 2 missing, but they are in the set, so just put them in, or you can't put in all 4 of the hinge parts here. Okay, that's just a little mistake. It's not worse, because you obviously see it. So, okay. Another tip, when you start assembling on the downside of the set, make sure that you get it in a secure position, and then are 20 building steps where you have to put the model on the other side to flip it. Just brings 2 cushions and lay it on the cushions, and then we'll have a little movement, but no problem, and you can assemble here all parts of the bay here. I didn't do it. I always turned it, hold it in one hand and attached it with the other. That was stupid. So please don't do the same stupid thing as I did. Just flip the bitch and lay it on 2 cushions, and then everything is good. Sorry for the bad word, but we all knew that that term means to turn the car or something like that. Sorry for using the B word. It was not on purpose. Okay. This is 4 and it's already Monster Man. Going to 5. Oh, so 5 is accomplished, and we assembled some more framework inside, and then the outer rim, the edge here, outer edge. The whole 118 centimeters is built in one piece and then clicked in with hinge bricks, 2x2 hinge bricks, and it fits perfectly. Then it's connected in the front, that fits perfectly too. And here the both sides are totally different. It's a kind of, it doesn't matter how you build this. It's the same with the Superstar Destroyer, or it doesn't matter in which, what you place in which position here, it doesn't matter. That's really, so man. So we have 118 centimeters in length, oh man, 70 centimeters in width, and I believe in the end it will 38 centimeters high, or it will be 38 centimeters high. We have a good weight, we have a really sturdy frame. We started with the first details, and the first video of assembling this monster stops here. I think this is a good point. The frame is done, or nearly done, and next part here will be the 4 big plates to cover our frame. And yes, so my thoughts after the first video, after the first 5 building steps in the frame, man, great. The quality is great, everything fits harmoniously, no pressure, no force needed. The design is great and good, it's sturdy, the quality is great, the colors are all the same grays, all the same blue, and Mould King has no color issues. I believe in the moment Q-Man and Sembo and here Mould King have the best color management, because they have, I believe, always the same color. For Mould King I'm 99% sure. With the others, 90%. Okay, so this is really a great model. And if you waited for a video, if it's worth the $330, $340, at the moment I have to say, yes, of course. Only for the pieces it's worth. Only for the pieces, because that is no problem. The design seems to be no problem at the moment. Everything good. Everything logic, everything sturdy. So after the first video, I would say you can buy this. But we wait to the end. And if you are not a news guy from our Shiner Brick Toys, but very interested, because you're watching my channel, this is not longer the biggest Mould King set with 12,000 nearly. No, he is not longer. The Monarch is not longer the king. The king is dead, long live the king, and new king will be a UCS Sandcrawler with nearly 15,000 pieces and 6 motors, I believe, with electric, so that must be great. And it's almost a meter long, 100 centimeters long, 70 centimeters high, and 40 centimeters in width or something. That must be a really, really, really big brown box. Okay, so the king is dead, but I finish him. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you were a little bit entertained of what you see here, and I was not too annoying for you. Okay, I'm Frank. Have a good time and just watch please the second video when we give this monster the first cover plates. Bye bye.